Hey guys, it's Endless. I'm playing my second match in the third Artisan Cup against Pierre Zizix. So this is a historic Artisan tournament, and I'm playing Sultai Control with Vraska, Swarm's Eminence. Okay, so it's open deck list. I know my opponent's playing like blue-red spells, so I mean, this isn't the best hand, but I don't need like early answers, so let's keep it. And we'll probably pay for that, but so we know what the opponent's threats are. They've got Tolarian Terror, and then they've got some tokens that can get really big. So they've got Experimental Overload and Seize the Storm, which means they have a couple potentially dead cards in the deck. Parasitic Grasp is dead. And Cry of the Carnarium is dead. So having those in the opening hand would be potentially worse, but it looks like we're getting a little flooded. Play around Permission here. This will be kind of probably a boring opening few turns. It's okay. So we have Deadly Brew in our hand, which is going to be pretty good against like Tolarian Terror or a big token. So in their main deck, my opponent's only playing 2 copies of Chemistry's Insight and 4 copies of Thirst for Discovery. So I think in terms of draw power, for game 1, I have more. But they do have a fair number of counter spells, so I need to account for this. Okay, there's Tolarian Terror. It's gonna leave up a couple of mana. 2 mana left up. And he discards a card. Okay, so we have Cry of the Carnarium, which is mostly a dead card. I mean, we could combo it with like Parasitic Grasp or Lonely End to kill like a single terror, but that kind of sucks. So let's try and get rid of this. Okay, now he's main decking 4 copies of Urtai's Scorn, so if I cast Ambition's Cost right now, I could be like walking into Urtai's. So I think maybe do I want to cast Terror? No, because I could be walking into, he's got 3 copies of Make Disappear. Alright, so he Urtai's that. So do we play the Terror or do we play Ambition's Cost? We already made our land drop, so if we play Ambition's Cost, we can't play Terror. Ambitions cost plus taking the 5 from Terra, that's an 8 damage swing. I don't think he has good answers for Terra, so let's play Terra. They are running a few copies of Fires of Victory, which, you know, like if he casts it right now, he could spend 4, I guess, and kill Terror. Yeah, okay, there it is. And he didn't kick. So he'll get in for 5. Is he holding up a counter spell? Potentially. Alright, so let's see. We got Reign of Revelation here and Ambition's Cost. Ambition's Cost will get us 3 cards and we lose 3 life. Reign will let us discard Cry, which is pretty worthless here. So I think let's try to cast this. He'll counter it. Oh, he doesn't counter at all. Okay, interesting. Okay, we can go down to 16. That's fine. I think we're just gonna hold up Sinister Sabotage here. Unfortunately, we have to go to 11, but that's a big token. Okay, we have frickin' double Cry the Carnarium.
And then I said to myself, well, who am I to fight this feeling, this translucent thing that was as solid as a rock? It didn't make any sense to me at first, but the louder it got, the more I danced. And the more I danced,
Alright, so I cast Nurse It here because she's going to prevent, if he attacks her, which he probably should do, it's going to prevent me from taking the 5 damage. Although he still might attack me anyway. I do have an answer for Terror, it's not a good one. Okay, Frostbite on Nurse It, that's pretty good.
I can see.
Okay, Experimental Overload, and he'll get back the counter spell. So I'm pretty doomed at this point, I think. So let's blow the Urtais for 3 here. Okay, he lets it go. Does he have any spells that can go face? He doesn't. So So how much mana do I have? 10 mana. So that's enough to Rain, Tear Asunder. So I guess we can do this on his upkeep. Can maybe Behold here instead. Neither of these are gonna help us. Alright, that is an answer. Alright, he'll Artisan that for 2. Go down to 1 life. Okay, another terror. Alright, so we have answers here. They're not the best. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll cost 4 to answer one of these guys, and 6 mana to answer the other guy. Let's cast the more expensive spell first, I guess. Okay, so if he has a counter spell, he wins. If he casts Chemisters at end of turn, I can cast down. Okay, he will consider. Does he go for Chemisters? Or draw a spell? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we have to cast down, and if he has a counter spell, then we lose. Okay, Chemisters in response. He's looking for that counter spell. Did he find it? He needs Artisan to win. It goes through, and we're at 1 life. With potentially 2 dead cards in hand. Okay, taps out for Experimental Overload, and he's gonna pull back. What he's gonna get back? Artisan. Alright, he gets Artisan back. So let's dig first. Yeah, okay. So Terra could potentially chump for a turn. So we can just do a lot of digging this turn. Lonely End is dead. That's an answer. So we can tear asunder for 4 and then tear for 1. I think that's the best play here. So we're safe for a turn. We get something on board. We can exile that Chemister's Insight, maybe, if he taps out again. So he has one more copy of Overload in the deck, one more copy. Oh, that's 2 Overloads are gone. I don't know how the other one got exiled, actually. I don't know. So he has one more copy of Seize the Storm. Okay, so he does chemistries here, so he's just drawing 2. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we'll take a terror. Sabotage. No, we let him draw. But we want to get something now. So both copies of Overload are back. Are exiled, and he only has one more copy of Seize the Storm, which we probably want to sabotage. So let's let him draw. Let's not waste the sabotage on his draw spell. Okay, Terror. Let's counter that. Or actually, you know what? How much mana do we have? We could double spell it here and force a counter. I think that's better. Alright, EOT. Let's Grasp first to gain the life, and then we'll Lonely End. So this kind of sucks. This is kind of a 2-for-1, but these were dead cards for game 1, and we knew that. Alright, he lets that go, but he's not going to let this go. Yeah, Lonely End, fantastic card, not so good against Terror. Let's drop the Terror first, so he has to pay 3, because he will. If he has another Urtais here, that would feel really bad for us. Alright, second Urtais, so we're probably dead now. But he did let me Sinister Sabotage, so I did get that benefit. Okay, let's play Vaconia. We probably want to Cling to Dust a creature, and then draw a card. So this will let us live through an attack. Because he'll probably kill Vaconia, and then you can draw a card. We have no way to get back instants. Well, we have Vaconia. We don't need 3 terrors in a graveyard. I think only 1 is fine. Terror Sunder's not good here. We have more than 1 Deadly Bruise. We can get rid of that. Let's try not to use our whole clock escaping. Okay, he opts. So Cling to Dust will generate a little bit more card advantage here for us, game 1. Okay, we have an answer, that's good. How many Urtais did he cast? He has 1 in exile, 1 in the graveyard. Okay, he abrades Vaconia before we can get any value. Swings for 5. Okay, so he Urtais before Ward. Actually, which I think was a mistake, so I have a chance here. He'll cast Thirst of Discovery in response. I think we're pretty dead now. The only thing that's gonna save us is like another tear, and I don't know how many we haven't. We already exiled 2 terrors. And we have 1 in our graveyard, so this is it. Okay, and we don't find it. So that's good game 1. A little bit too many dead cards. Opponent had some hard counters. Let's see what we can do for game 2. Alright, so first things first, let's drop these dead cards. 6 of them. Okay, so Fatal Push actually could be good against the token. An Ether Gust could be good against like Experimental Overload, maybe, or the Flashback to Seize the Storm. So let's see what else we can throw in first. Definitely like Thought Distortion. Go Blank, I think, will shut down Experimental Overload, so maybe you can play that. 2 copies of Mystical Dispute, negate Test of Talents. Okay, so we're at 60 cards. My only question here is, do I want to exchange anything else? Tear Asunder is like 4 mana to answer yourself, which I really don't like in this matchup. He's not playing any artifacts or enchantments in the sideboard, so we want to cut at least 1 Tear Asunder. Do we want to play Ether Gust, or do we want to play like Gaia's Blessing to recycle our cards? I kind of like playing Gaia's Blessing more, and then maybe we don't want to play Barter in Blood. This is a slow sorcery. I mean, maybe it's okay, but I think we could do something like this. He doesn't have Ashiok in the sideboard. Only thing I'm afraid of is that he does have a Narset of his own. So do we want to maybe still play? We don't have an answer. I guess we have answers for Narset. Okay, we're running out of time, so let's try like this. This is a decent hand. We can foretell the hold and then just sort of sit around for Thought Distortion, which would be great. We already know the opponent doesn't have too much card advantage in the deck. He's sitting on like a Consider or an Opt there. Okay, so we need to get to 6 mana, is really the skill check here. Okay, he brought in Spell Pierce. Let's resolve Draconia right now. And we will exile Spell Pierce. And consider now. Yeah, so he's mana screwed, but he's holding back mana. He's holding back a spell. So he really wants to be able to counter whatever I do. So this could go a few ways. I could draw into a land, and then I just attack and then Thought Distortion, which would be awesome. Okay, so I didn't. And exile Fires, victory. And then maybe on his upkeep, we can Rain of Revelation. Oh no, we'll do that end of turn. Let him draw one more card. Alright, so he counters Random Revelation. We could draw a land, so let's just do it. And that's GG. 2 dead Tolarian Terrors in hand, no instants or sorceries in graveyard. Both experimental overloads are gone. I'm pretty sure that's a good game. He has no permission here, so he narcs it.
I know 88 ways. Meditate and prepare.
Go blank. Okay, he answers Narset. But it's not going to be enough. But I don't think he has any answers for Terror at 0 cards in hand, right? He needs cards in hand with Fires of Victory. And he ditched 2 Urtais, okay. Another Thirst for Discovery, try to generate some card advantage. Ditches the land, he only has 1 mana up. Maybe I should have scryed on my upkeep last turn. So he has 1 copy of Soulseer. I guess Fry, actually. He has got Fry in the sideboard. He probably brought in Fry. Okay, Seize the Storm. So that's going to be a big-ass creature. It's okay. Can Deadly Brew it. I think we're going to Deadly Brew here because we can get Narset back. Or, you know what? Or we could get Baconia back. Should we do that? Let's get Viconia back. Instead of stopping our upkeep. Okay, and Vraska is finally coming out.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Okay, so he'll kill Viconia. We'll hold up 5 mana to scry EOT. Alright, shuffle 3 cards. So Deadly Brew is good, Vraska's good, and I don't think we want a Thought Distortion now, so Behold is good. Shuffle this in. No counter spell, drop a Vraska on your face.
Your life's about to end. Fighting here is more fun than in the Undercity.
And we have Permission up, which is great, so let's just win the game. We're a little bit behind on the clock.
I've done things I'm not proud of.
Okay, coming out of game 2, win the game. It's a little scary. So, I don't know. I mean, Viconia's like okay, but it seems like she's just gonna die to a Braid, which my opponent did keep in. So because we have Cling to Dust and Go Blink, I think I actually want to ditch Viconia. And let's see. So Seize the Storm makes a red token, Experimental Overload makes a red weird. So I think I do want to play Ether Gust. That could be good here. Yeah, then the only other danger is Narset. Preventing us from drawing cards. So Deadly Brew, Tear Asunder can answer that. Because we are gonna be the controlling, we have to, you know, opponent's gonna be the beatdown for game 3, I think. So I don't like it, but we could run another copy of Tear Asunder and Ditch a Terror. Or do we ditch something else? Let's keep the Terror. Let's ditch a Blood Chief's Thirst. Because we brought in another answer for the big token. Let's try this. So that game 2 opener with the Thought Distortion was pretty freaking lucky. And then we just curved into it. Don't know if we're gonna get that lucky this game. Alright, opponent capped. We have Behold the Multiverse, so we can keep. We have to play around Spell Pierce. Potentially, well, almost definitely Mystical Dispute. Okay, opt. And consider. Double cantrip. We want to Cling to Dust here. Slow him down a little bit. do we hang on to it? I think we hang on to it. Okay, we have to go dispute now. That's awesome. Alright, let's bust out our draw spell. Okay, he lets it go. We got a land and Test of Talents, which is just amazing. We have excessive cards in hand, right? So we can ditch the island, I think. All right, we've got 3 counter spells in hand. I think we're actually in a good place right now. Okay, consider again. Can do that. I think if I Test of Talents, Ertai's Scorn would be the best thing. That's his hard counter spell. That would be amazing. Alright, well, if he's not going to play anything, we can look. Yeah, we don't want to tap out here. Okay. So Terror.
In the mix.
Let's Sinister Sabotage that. We got 3 mana up, 2 counter spells. Oh, and there's no Ertais or any type of permission at all. Okay. Interesting. And no Thirst for Discovery either. So what is he carrying around in there? He has 6 mana, so if he tries to Fires of Victory the Terror, I could dispute it. He had seven mana, or yeah. Do I want it? I think I do want to dispute that, actually. Or Test of Talents it. Right, so if he counters here, the Fires of Victory is just a dead spell, so he has to lose the counter spell war. And we get to see his hand. He has just damage spells and Overload and Seize the Storm. Okay. So we'll hold up Cling to Dust in case he tries to Experimental Overload. Because he'll have to target. Oh, he does not target an instant or sorcery card. So Seize the Storm will make a bigger creature. but I can cast down Alright, so it's the same size as my terror. We actually have a tempo advantage right now, even though we were on the draw. So he only has 2 mana up. We want to shuffle some stuff back in, I think. Definitely Test of Talents. Definitely Behold, and definitely Sinister Sabotage. Okay, we just get a land. That's fine, he didn't know that. So he can Soul Seer for 5, or he can Overload. If he casts Overload, I will maybe exile something in response. So it's only a 4/4. Okay, he's gonna Soul Seer. So do I have 5 dead cards in my graveyard? I have an Island, Blood Chiefs, Mystical Dispute, Cast Down. Let's use the Sky now. Okay, Negate is good. Play an Island, or play Swamp, go. Experimental Overload, that's gonna get negated, for sure. Okay, and he thirsts for Discovery. Do we cling to Dust right now? No, let's hang on to it, we can scry. Okay, so here's what I like. Terror. Exile, Experimental Overload. Can ditch a Terror. Dispute, Blood Chiefs, Island. Cast down. Draw a card. Cast Narset. Great.
My prowess is on. I have just the trick for this.
So he has to Frostbite her now. Okay, Terror. Okay.
I won't forget our time together.
That Abrade is a dead card. I haven't seen him play Fry yet. Did he just not realize that you can do that? So this is like a... This is like, so we each lose a Terror here, but then this cantrips into a Narset, so we're gonna do it. So Chemistry's Insight will go to his graveyard, but he won't be able to jumpstart it on his turn.
The focused and hone your prowess.
Nope. Okay, I think that's actually a good game. Alright, we'll let that go. I think I actually prefer him having some stuff in his graveyard because then I have maybe a way to draw cards with Clean to Dust, so he can do that. If he plays a threat, we Deadly Brew. Sack the Narset. Okay, opponent concedes. Rough game 1, but game 2 is really lucky with that Thought Distortion. Just totally nuked everything, and then game 3 we managed to build some tempo and turn that into an advantage. So hope you enjoyed watching this historic Artisan match, and I will see you in the next video.